right. All right.
All right. I'm scared of what you've got in store. Why are
Well,
you
well, well, Ian. It's time. Welcome, welcome, one and all, to the second, and if God has his way, hopefully the last episode of Solo Carry, the only podcast where one host is good and the other is, well, bad. Today, I am your host, the host with the most. And I just wanted to get my not get back, but I wanted the audience to know Ian a little bit more since he asked so many questions about me. Great questions, by the way, Ian. Great.
Thank you. Thank you.
I applaud all of your efforts there. It was a fun time, not knowing what was coming. Kept me on my toes a little bit, open and honest, open and honest. That's what we like to have here on this show.
I'm
So,
shivering. I'm shaking.
well, I'm going to give a little bit of background about myself since, Ian didn't really get to give me that chance last time. But yeah, my name's Jacob. Sometimes Ian calls me Jake. Without any consent, that's what he calls me. I do work at TechStyle as a data analyst, and yes, I do live at the address Ian listed or said in the video. I don't drive a Toyota Prius, by the way. Ian's just stupid.
Never
But
said you
yeah,
drove. I insisted actually that you didn't.
well, it's neither hither nor thither. Again, I think there's something. Oh, a pen. Oh wait.
You pull out a gun.
Oh my God, two pens. That might as well be a gun. Ugh. All right. Here we go. Welcome to our first segment called Hot Ones. Absolutely unrelated to the hit YouTube web series by first released, hosted by the one and only fine and sexy Sean Evans. Instead of eating spicy gourmet fried chicken wings, in this segment, we will seek Ian Hernandez's scalding, and I mean scalding, hot takes. Isn't that right, Ian?
Jesus. I
Isn't
guess.
that right?
I don't
Are
know.
you
I
ready
mean,
for
you
this?
plant. No, I don't think I am.
I mean, everybody wants to know you, man. Like you did a great introduction to yourself last episode. I think you kind of had the audience you're pulling them by their heartstrings, tugging at their heartstrings, and
Yeah,
I
dragging
think
them
they really
around by their
respected you.
heartstrings.
Right. I think they really respected you. And today I just want them to know to get a deeper relationship with you, be more vulnerable, open up to them, and just, your opinions on things around the world, you know? I
Okay.
think the audience will like that and value that.
Okay.
So first question, and I mean, I guess you can, if you don't really feel like answering the question, you can just bullshit, I guess, and maybe the audience will turn on you, but whatever. Um, when was the last time your mother and your father both told you that they loved you?
That would be. Well, it's 2025 now. So I'm pretty sure they said it recently.
That's beautiful. And did you say that you loved them back?
I did. Not. Did not.
Have you ever told them that you loved them?
I kind of like to play hard to get with them.
Well, why not?
Well, it keeps the excitement going. It keeps the intrigue there. If I'm sort of like they're telling me, I love you, son, like we miss you, and I'm sort of dodging their calls like the Vietnam draft.
Right, right. And so you do it for the excitement then, huh?
Yeah, I do it for the thrill slash adrenaline. Mm-hmm.
Nice, nice.
Nice.
I mean, yeah, that's great. I mean, great answer, great answer. Second one, second question. What is your least favorite race?
The Indy 500, I think.
Man, that is a great answer, Ian.
I sort of
Great
snaked
answer.
my way through your trapped question there.
Great answer.
Sort
That's
of
awesome,
a
man.
rat able to steal the cheese and get away.
What do you mean?
Obviously, you were trying to get me to incriminate
What
myself.
what? Were you gonna like say the Special Olympics 4x400 or something?
Jesus, that
Dude, I
first
don't
of
know
all,
what you're
not a
trying to say.
race. Well, I guess it
Yeah,
is a race, but
it is a race, dude. What are you talking about, man?
okay. I thought you meant a race of people in your initial question.
Dude, what the fuck? Oh my god.
I'm
Hey,
sorry,
moving
I
on. Let's
guess,
kill
but I also
kill
wouldn't put it past you.
kill it there, man. Just kill it there. Follow up. What is your least favorite ethnicity? Doesn't mean you particularly hate this group or intend to show ill will towards them. Also, you don't have to explain why.
I'd rather not answer this at all if I'm being
I mean, one answer will suffice, man.
Can I give 0 answers?
Survive and advance, baby. Survive
Yes.
and advance. That's what I like, man. That's what I like.
Well, actually, wait,
All
hold
right.
on. Oh, never mind. I don't want to get into it.
No need, brother. No need. All right. Question number 4. To begin the 2022 NBA season, the league hired 4 full-time referees, including 2 women. This was a historic hiring, as the NBA had then had a total of 8 female referees, the most that the league has ever had. Give a clap to that, man. I mean, come on, man. That's just awesome.
Okay.
That's like a feat that women, it's nice to have those role models in the league. You would agree with that, right, Ian?
Is that the question? Yeah, I would agree with that.
No,
Is that
no,
the
no, no. This
question?
is just I'm just setting up the question.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
I also
You have
don't
to
know
you
if
have to
this is
you
true.
have to step back, and it is true.
Okay,
This is true. You can look this up. I mean, it's true.
okay,
I just had to step back and appreciate what women have done, and the progress we've made as a society to
okay.
include
Yeah,
them in these events.
yeah, oh yeah. It's
But
great.
since then, the league's average viewership has plummeted 12.5%, losing about 250,000 viewers on average since then. Is this a coincidence, or do you think the cause is pretty black and white?
This is like a real hard hitting question. I respect you for asking this. No, I do think that it's probably is directly correlated. I think that unfortunately we live in a world where a lot of let's just call them bad actors.
That was
Are
easy.
Great answer, Ian. Great answer. Applause for you, my brother. Great answer. There you have it there, folks. Ian said the league is dropping in viewership due to women referees. Thank you, man.
not what I said, but it's fine.
That is exactly what he said.
Well, not those girls, right?
This guy. Man, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. All right, moving on to our second segment of the day called Game Chat. This segment, I didn't write anything for, just like the last podcast. So today we're just going to have a casual conversation. I just wanted to ask you, Ian, did you watch the inauguration today?
Did I watch? No, actually, I didn't.
That's
I did.
great.
I've
That's
seen
great.
clips of it.
Wait a second. I may have blundered. Ian. I can't let you off the hook that easy.
What do you mean?
Let's just say I had some more questions to ask that were a little off my screen here. So let's take that, rewind it back. A little questions on my computer make Ian go. All right. Question number 5. Did you do anything to celebrate / honor / commemorate the late Martin Luther King Jr. on this glorious holiday?
I slept in, which is exactly what he would have wanted. Yeah,
Yeah, riz to that, my brother. Riz to
that's
that.
what he. I think that's what the day's about.
I mean, to each their own, you know.
Did you?
Yeah, yeah. I was in Vegas.
So
I was in Vegas.
okay. Did you go on
Yeah.
a march or something? MLK March.
No.
I think they have a big one there in Vegas. Probably would have been easy to join
No, 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 no.
because you
No.
had an early flight, or
No, I just had a flight and
okay.
just made my way back celebrating in Vegas, you know. All right, question number 6. At this very moment, Ian, to the best of your genuine ability, could you do an impression of the multi-talented Asian American actress, rapper, and comedian
Aquafina.
Aquafina?
I knew. How did I know? How did
You
I
know
know
who
you were gonna?
Aquafina is, right?
Of course I do. She was in. She's been in all sorts of movies. Shang-Chi.
Yeah, yeah.
That was easy.
Yep.
All right, let's hear it. Come on, for the people, Ian. For the people, they're on your side. For the people, man. Let's hear it.
All right. Yo, yo, what up? I'm Aquafina.
This girl is on fire.
That's great, man. That is great. Great impression there. You did lack a little bit in the AAVEs, but it's passable.
I said
It's
yo.
passable. What's that?
I said yo. Listen up.
Oh, you want to continue your impression?
No,
I'm all for it.
I
Go
didn't
ahead.
say that. I'm done now. You've
Give,
soured the
okay.
mood.
Treat me. Give me one more sentence.
Um. Well, you remember she played the seagull, I think, in
The seagull in
Little
Finding
Mermaid.
Nemo.
No,
Little Mermaid.
wrong.
Little Mermaid.
So much older than Little. Yeah, she wasn't even relevant back then.
Wait, Little Mermaid.
Mhm.
Okay. I don't remember that, but
The
the one
live
with
action.
The one with Halle. Wait, is it Halle Berry? Which one
Halle
played
Bailey. Yeah,
Halle Bailey?
yeah,
Did you watch that in theaters?
I did. It was a fine movie.
Fine.
It was fine. Yeah.
What made it fine?
I mean, it was. There's a whole culture around remaking films that don't necessarily need to be remade, and while it was ultimately, nobody had a bad performance. Obviously it had Melissa McCarthy in it. It had Halle Bailey, who was a great vocalist, but I mean, the movie itself didn't need to happen. There wasn't enough there for the film to kind of be there.
Right, but did the most important question, I guess, is did Aquafina nail it?
Aquafina kind of added her own original rap song into the mix, which was one of the. I'm genuinely trying to remember any of the lines or kind of any of the words, and all I can remember is the seagull sound that she made in the song, which was kind of a guttural shriek that she tried to rap into the rap song. So
Could
it
you
was
give
like,
an?
ah, ah, ah.
Sorry. Could you get closer to the mic and do that? I couldn't quite
Yeah.
capture that.
Yeah, sorry, it's trying to reduce noise because it's God himself wasn't meant to hear those kinds of sounds, but it was like a oh, oh.
That is awesome, man. I'm so glad you did that for us. You know, I got 2 questions left for you. All right.
So you left out a
Question
lot
num-
of questions, by the way.
Who are we? Who are we asking here? Where were you on January 6th, 2021?
I was
Where was your dog Pickles?
also
And where was your now fiance?
Let's not.
Hmm?
Let's not. Let's not bring.
Where
it
was
up.
she, Ian? All right. Last question. Speaking of your fiance, how does Brianna feel about having a domestic terrorist and serial abuser in her home?
Me?
What do you mean you? What?
Well, no. I mean, if there's no, never mind then. She
No,
feels fine
no,
about
no.
it.
What? Excuse me. What?
What's up? I'd say she
I,
feels good to fine about it.
I was talking about, you know, pickles. But
Oh, yeah. She's good with that. She's fine about it. I would say. No issues.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
I'm just gonna move on from that. This is the segment game chat. Ian just kind of killed the mood there.
Not the only thing.
I don't know how the viewers are feeling about that, but I'll let them decide. But yeah, so you said you didn't watch inauguration today.
No.
How do you feel about these upcoming 4 years?
I think that Donald Trump is a lot of talk. I
Mm-hmm.
don't necessarily think that any of the crazy things that he's brought up are going to actually be able to be put in effect. I mean, he's talked about invading Greenland. He's talked about invading Canada, militarily or economic.
Sorry, it's just whenever you mention about invading other countries, it's just the American in me just jumps out. But go ahead.
Oh, yeah, very good. Yeah, invading Greenland, invading Canada. He's talked about using military and economic force. He wants to rename the what is it, the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America for some reason. Which is like, what is that? Why do you want to do that so bad? What's that? That's number one on your priority list, that you want to change the name. Something that's going to actually take a lot of manpower and dollars and hours. I didn't say
Right.
it. I didn't say anything.
Dollars, hours, manpower.
Hours is related to
American
America.
me. Sounds American to me, brother. Daylight savings equates to hours equates to America.
But also, at the same time, while I feel like he won't necessarily actually do anything, he kind of came out swinging and whiffing on day one. He's already, to my understanding, enacted a few executive orders that do kind of strike fear into my heart of shards.
My buttons are broken.
Did you? Full steam ahead.
Full steam ahead, brother. Right. Moving on from that. So, do you know who Vivek Ramaswamy is?
Yeah.
What do you know about him?
He not too much, honestly. I know that he's in Doge. I know that he's working with Elon.
Correction. He is not anymore.
What? They booted Vic?
They booted my boy Vic, man. So I'm sure you're aware of the whole shenanigans that went down around like Christmas time between both him and Elon Musk and their opinions on the I think it was like H-1B or something, that bill bill about
I thought that Elon was way into it, and I would imagine.
Oh, he was, and as was my boy Vivek. But I was gonna ask, like, do you think that Trump's party kicked him out because he's Indian and not white like Elon?
If I had to guess, yeah. I mean, Trump doesn't play that. Trump famously doesn't play that shit. Yeah, and I'm guessing that you respect him a lot for that kind of move.
No, it's just I don't really like Elon.
And as far as the brownness of Vivek, where do your cards fall there?
I mean, Vivek's a sweet talker.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of reminds me of Obama in that way.
Gets an eagle, but you don't like him?
What do you mean? No. That's don't worry about that. Um, he's. I don't know, man. I don't really care for either of them, so to me, it really doesn't matter. Um, but they did. It was wild to me because they carried the same exact opinion, but one of them is no longer, and one of them is there. Was at the inauguration today. Did you see that?
I did see that. Yeah, that's one of the only things I saw was him uh doing a nice little salute.
Yeah. What kind of salute was it? Do you know?
It was a Nazi salute, I think. He did it well.
That's not good, man. That's bad. I
Then
would
why
say that's
play the
bad to the
soundbite?
bone.
Oh,
It's
that's
just
not
bad, man.
okay.
It's bad to the bone.
The soundbite's kind of like encouraging. Like it's almost like a good like an attaboy. You're giving him his flowers, I think.
Well, Ian, I mean, I don't even know what to say to that, but yeah.
Right on.
This is
Rabbids Trivia. Round of applause. Rabbids Trivia. To commemorate the only question I got right on last podcast episode, I decided to do a few questions about Rabbids Trivia. But don't worry, Ian. Don't worry. I am giving you multiple choice.
Okay.
So that way, a little bit more odds in your favor because, I didn't want to just leave you out open-ended like I did. I struggled a lot. Now the catch is I kind of threw maybe 2 gimmies in there. There's only 5 questions. If these are the winning conditions, all right? If you get 3 out of the 5 wrong, meaning best of 5 you get wrong, you have to post a picture of your feet on twitter.com.
You're
But
like one of the only people that would see that.
but if you get 3 of them right, you get a big wet kiss from myself.
By the way, we should say that you still owe me
So,
$65.
let's get ready to rabbit. Yes. Woo. All right, Ian. First question. Millions of years prior to the Ice Age, rabbits were a highly advanced species of animals, being the dominant species on Earth, if they originated from Earth, that is. With the Ice Age came severe widespread brain damage to the rabbits, except for one, who was frozen in the ice and thawed out millions of years later. What was the name of this rabbit? Was it A, hibernation rabbit, B, scribbles, C, lapinvernatus, or D, all of the above? There is a hint of this one because this is kind of hard, but I can give you that hint if you would
Wait,
like.
let me make sure I understand. First of all, is this real? Is this lore accurate?
This is lore accurate, brother. This is lore accurate.
And the question is essentially which of these rabbits didn't get brain damage from the Ice Age?
Yes. This is a very okay. I mean, I can give you a hint because can kind of go into the
Sure,
same
and I'm
thing.
also gonna because I definitely forgot the answer choices already. All except for
Okay.
hibernation rabbit. No way, it's that one.
Okay. So hint: he was the only rabbit who survived the Ice Age without brain damage, and the creator of the time washing machine. So the answer choices are A, hibernation rabbit, B, scribbles, C, lapinvernatus, or D, all of the above.
And the hint was the washing machine?
Yeah.
All right. I guess Lapin.
Lapinvernatus?
Yeah.
Sorry, brother. That stings. I know the feeling. The correct answer is D. all of the above. It is all of those names. And that is true. You can look that up. On to the second question. The iconic Rabbids character, Professor Baranko, made his first appearance in the 2006 classic Rayman Raving Rabbids. You should know about this game. He was often portrayed as the punching bag in the mini games, as he often served the purpose of getting his, well, shit rocked. What is the name of one of Professor Baranko's clones that ends up becoming the authoritarian leader of the Rabbids? Is it A, Professor Baranko Jr., B, Mr. Evil, C, Professor Baranko 3, or D, Professor Baranko the Third? If you need me to restate any of those answer choices, you
I
can let me know.
don't. It's Mr. Evil. Locking it
Mr.
in
Evil.
now.
Locking it in now.
It's so painful because I can see you navigating to the wrong sound.
Yeah, I mean, it hurts. It hurts me more than it probably hurts you.
I doubt it.
The correct answer to that. What is the name of one of Professor Baranko's clones that ends up becoming the authoritarian leader of the Rabbids? Professor Baranko 3, C.
He was
That
a
is-
clone?
He was a clone.
Just one clone.
No, there was one clone that he made, and then that clone made two other clones. I don't know the name of the middle two, or what order the third, what Professor Baranko 3 came in, but it definitely wasn't the second clone. I think a clone made the other two clones, and one of those other two clones was Professor Baranko 3, and that's real.
Who cares?
That's real.
Right. Move
That is
on.
real. I mean, you got to hit these next three questions, buddy, or else feet on Twitter. Ian's feet are on Twitter. Question number 3. In Rayman Raving Rabbids 2, under Professor Baranko 3's reigns, the Rabbids successfully overtake the White House, which was under George W. Bush at the time, but immediately give up after what? Is it A, getting a parking ticket, B, running out of eggs, C, Professor Baranko getting assassinated, or D, all of the above?
I'd really wait, so all of the above, so and they immediately stop. So that would mean that you're saying all three of those events would take place at the same time if D is right?
If D is right.
I would really love it to be an assassination of Baranko. But I'm gonna go that they ran out of eggs.
They ran out of eggs?
Yeah. Fuck. Fuck, dude.
Sorry, brother. I mean, do you want to know the right answer?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Well, if it wasn't going to be running out of eggs, what do you think was the next one?
The parking ticket one.
You would have been right, brother. You would have been right.
I had a 50-50 shot, basically.
You had a 50-50 shot. You did. Because you were working through that like really well. Like I was surprised.
Yeah, I didn't think that they were gonna have an assassination take place in what's ultimately a kid's game.
Right. Right.
A game for the Nintendo Wii having a political figure assassinated.
Right. I mean, great point, and you had the right logic there. Question number 4. Four more. This is probably the most layup question you could get, but I'm just gonna give you these last two. I hope to God you can answer these last two. If you don't, I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point. But question 4: what color do the Rabbids' eyes turn when their innate violent nature comes out and they act on pure instinct, whether it's due to stress, anxiety, or sense of confusion? Is it A, purple, B, green, C, red, or D, orange?
It's purple.
Is that your final answer?
Oh, is it right?
Is that your final answer?
Well, if you tell me it's wrong, then I'll change it. Okay, yeah, I'll absolutely change it to green. Orange, then.
It's red.
God damn it. The fourth option that I didn't pick?
Yeah. Yeah, it's red, brother. I mean, I think you're kind of trolling with that one, but I'll let it fly. Speaking of flying, last question, man. I mean, you can redeem yourself here. Maybe all is forgiven if you get this one.
This one's for all the marbles, I think.
It's all the marble. I mean, this is like a sympathy point at this point, man. I mean, I don't know. In the 2009 classic, Rabbids Go Home, which planet/solar object do the Rabbids fly to? Is it A, Mars, B, Saturn's moon Titan, C, the Earth's moon, or D, Pluto? Now, I want you to think about this long and hard, Ian.
Are there really this many Rabbids projects to pull this much lore from? 2009.
Don't shoot the messenger, man.
And I won't. I don't do that. I'm gonna say they went to Mars.
Is that your final answer?
Let's go Mars! That one hurt the most because you hovered over the correct for a second.
Oh, 4-5, man. Like, I mean,
This girl is on fire. This girl
Opposite.
is on fire.
Opposite. I'm not on fire, right? I got them all wrong.
yeah, I couldn't sneak not in there, but so the correct answer to that one. Do you want to take a guess before, like a redemption shot? I guess. I mean, fuck it.
I think they went to Earth's moon, probably. God damn it. It's my second thought.
I'll give you a little clap for that. I'll give you a little clap. Maybe 2 more. Just kidding. My button's broken. Well, 0 for 5, Ian. I mean, I hope to see your feet on Twitter soon. Unless we can work out a deal, you know, maybe
a backroom deal of sorts.
A big back-end deal. Maybe I pay you for feet pics, or I don't have to pay you at all. You don't have to post any feet pics. I don't know. We can talk about that later. But with that, I want to thank you, Ian. Thank you for answering my questions. Thank you for participating in the trivia. Thanks for talking about the inauguration day with me. You know, I think after today, the audience can fully appreciate you more. And with that being said, do you have anything you want to plug?
Well, I kind of want to call what you just said into question, because really all that's happened today is I talked about Trump, I talked about The Little Mermaid, and I failed 0 for 5 on Rabbids quiz.
0 for 5.
I don't know what the audience possibly could have learned about me.
I mean, I thought Hot Ones was pretty good. And then I think the audience also learned that, you know, you don't know anything about Rabbids, but you asked me a question about it.
Yeah. I guess it's fair.
I mean, yeah, so this guy knows all about classic video games apparently, and then when I bring up Rabbids facts, he, you know,
well, to be fair, I know mainly the bulk of my knowledge is centered around Mrs. Spider's garden party.
Hey man, I just stuck with the question I knew about, because, you know, you were in my wheelhouse there. I figured all of the retro games you asked about was in your wheelhouse, so I was like, hey, Ian knows about this, so he's got to know a little bit about these. I'll throw in some, you know, softies in there that maybe he could get, and give him one that maybe he can split on, and hopefully they get 3 out of 5 on there. You know, I was trying to be generous. I even gave you multiple choice instead of leaving it open ended, but let's just say you royally screwed that one up.
Jesus. Plugs wise,
Major key alert.
Go on.
Yeah, major key alert. My plugs are follow me on Twitter so that I can post feet for some people. Typically during plugs, the guest kind of gets the floor.
Go ahead. Go on.
Follow me on Twitter at Real Ocean Man. That is TEH Real Ocean Man. Or sorry, X. Follow me
X,
on
Twitter,
X.
whatever, man. We all say Twitter.
Oh, I
We all say Twitter.
respect Mr. Musk, and I thank you to show him respect and kind. So long. The longest one you could have picked. I guess that's it. I guess I'm done.